Hey, RetconRaider here. Before we get started, I'd just like to thank the Raiders, the fine folks who help make these videos possible. With special thanks to Anerdinwarpaint, Antonio Hernandez, Matthew Holmquist, Nathan Welch Jr., and Valinrook. Thanks for your support, guys. That said, let's get started. And welcome back to Wasteland 3, as we prepare to explore beautiful post-apocalyptic Aspen. It's a lovely place, and I look forward to taking in the sights, sounds, and scenery. Now, like I said last time, we are going to be retreading some familiar territory here, at least for the folks who have previously watched my old Wasteland 3 Alpha series. But, to be fair, that was a self-contained convention demo based on a pre-launch build of the game, so obviously we're going to be seeing some pretty significant changes here. It also looks like we're going to be warming ourselves up with this welcoming party here, so before we do anything else, let's go ahead and burn off a couple of points. And we'll go ahead and boost Retcon's toaster repair. This is intended to be a fairly late game area, so I am expecting to run into skill challenges of 7 or higher. More importantly, that will also give us access to the heating element perk, which grants a very significant offensive boost, plus 25% damage with all of our fire-based weaponry. Obviously, that won't help us with the nitro thrower, which inflicts cold-based damage. But I'm going to be honest here, that thing has been falling a bit behind the curve lately, so we might be looking at retiring it soon. Anyway, let's move up and see how we can approach this. We'll obviously want to be mindful of those perception circles. I think we're good as long as we stay inside this sort of curved area here. Yeah. We'll move Ian and Lucia just short of these barrels here. I will say I'm tempted to make a push for the tower on the left, but that looked to have a breather literally orbiting it. I think we'll just keep this simple. Alright, let's kick things off with the Kodiak. We'll bring it up just close enough for fire support, but we obviously don't want to block our guys in. And rally. Now let's see if we can trim that fumer. We'll go for the gas tank, of course. No luck. But that is fine. We've got a few more shots at it. Let's go ahead and toss out a decoy. Keep those melee guys off our back. disappointing. Well, let's go ahead and whittle him down anyway. We can't afford to let him torch our line. There we go. And now we can finally start working on these guys. Let's be careful with the containers. I think that's Rhett's way of telling us it's just too cold out here. I will say it is a bummer that Rhett missed, but that's fine. He is still buffing allies and debuffing enemies. That is his main job. Thank you, Bonkers. Alright, now Scotchmo is our designated tank. So I think we're going to get him parked right in front of Bonkers. You know, draw attacks away from our combat medic. It is tempting to pound some snake squeezins, but I don't think it's really necessary. I think we've got this.
Moving to cover.
Oh, nice. If Scotchmo's got one thing going for him, it is that higher than average luck score. Yeah, we're fine. Definitely nothing worth wasting valuable resources on. Let's go ahead and mop these last couple of guys up.
darn great to meet you. We're rolling out the red carpet for you.
Nifty. I look forward to making his acquaintance. Alright, let's get a proper look at this place. A pile of 100 families' vacationers. Looks like their leisure time was cut short. Ah, yes, making light of mass slaughter. A happy sight made of very sad victims. Lovely. Welcome, Lodge Key. We'll go ahead and grab that. We are starting to run into an increasing number of plot-locked doors. That's interesting. Looks like we'll have to go inside to lower the bridge. I think in the alpha, it was just a broken generator.
Looks to be operated electrically.
Okay, I guess we will finish looting out here. Then we'll hit the lodge. Billy, Jean, could you maybe scooch over a bit? Aspen radio ad 2. An ancient cassette tape. A hastily scrawled label reads, "Do not air."
Summit Ski Lodge and Resort ad, take one. Go ahead, Mr. Torrance.
Yep, experience the pinnacle of luxury at the... Luxury? Ha! They're kidding, right? I've been in that place, and let me tell you, it ain't been luxurious since Liberace was knee-high to a candelabra. The lobby looks like the snack bar to drive in, and the room has lime green carpet and orange walls. Orange!
Mr. Torrance, we only have you booked for like half an hour.
And the food? Prawns and aspic, lobster Newburg? The whole menu looked like it had been cooked 30 years ago, and it tasted like it had been heated up 30 minutes ago.
Mr. Torrance.
Alright. It's not me who's gonna get sued for false advertising. Let's go, take two.
Okay. Some definite shades of Orson Welles there. Employee lounge key. Melodica breathing device. This instrument is normally played by blowing into an air tube connected to the keyboard body. Someone has replaced the insides with an activated carbon cabin filter in order to breathe in purified air from the tube. It still makes music, though. It's actually kind of a shame we just randomly found this in a truck. I would have loved to run into a breather who was actually trying to use this thing. Alright, I think we're done out here. Now, we did catch a glimpse of an ambush waiting inside the Welcome Lodge. So I think we will use the employee entrance. Sanitary.
Please don't let him find me.
Oh, that's interesting. Looks like we've got Wedge Antilles one room over. Aspen Radio Ad 1. an ancient cassette tape labeled Aspen Advertisement for Radio.
Experience the pinnacle of luxury at the breathtaking Summit Ski Resort and Lodge. Board our motor coach in downtown Aspen for a secluded mountain getaway in one of our cozy rustic cabins. Spend the day on one of our private slopes, and then retire to our Swiss-style chalet for an après-ski cocktail or a warm cup of cocoa. Enjoy live music at the Edelweiss Lounge, or unwind in our indoor pool and sauna. Ski season is almost here, so book your stay today at the Summit Ski Resort and Lodge.
So basically the exact same thing, just without the snide remarks. I do find it amusing that instead of just destroying the alternate take, they buried it in their front yard. Seems legit. Looks like we need to boost our explosive skill. Well, that is going to eat all of Doll's currently available skill points, but on the bright side, it does give her access to a new perk. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab High Impact. That will automatically upgrade any direct hit from explosive weapons to a critical, which might actually make them slightly more viable. Unfortunately, explosive weapons are a bit lackluster in Wasteland 3. Okay, let's see what this guy has to say.
I can't believe you're here. I thought I was going to have to make a run for it or eat my own fingers or something. Name's Opie. I've been hiding in there since Vic and his crazies rolled through, eating the food saved up for my trip home, listening to the screams, hearing weird sounds, wondering where they'd, find me and kill me.
What weird sounds are you talking about?
Like breathing, slow and steady with clicks and whistles in it. I caught a glimpse of some skinny, long-clawed thing.
I have to assume he's talking about the breathers, but that's a weird way to describe them. Well, don't you worry. You're safe now.
It's good to hear that. I ain't never been no fighter, buddy. Not like you bunch. What are you, mercs?
We're the Desert Rangers.
You what?
He blinks.
Wow! I mean, I heard of you, of course, but I thought the lot of you were out in Arizona. Anyway, glad you're here, buddies. I'd be dead otherwise. Anyhow, I'll be here while you take care of these punks. If you, got any questions or goods to trade, let me know.
What brought you up here, anyway?
I'm a trader. Like I said, out of Colorado Springs. I drive back and forth sometimes, selling supplies. Good stuff, by the way. Real good stuff. I also carry messages and mail up for anyone stuck on 82 duty. I guess that's over now. Vic and his pals have pretty much killed everyone. No one's going to be using this place for rest and relaxation for a good long time.
What's 82 duty?
Well, how the road up here is called 82, that's part of it. But it comes from an old saying. If you say he was 86th, that means he was driven out 80 miles and buried 6 feet under.
He mimes a gun to his head and pulls the trigger.
So, 82 duty, it's like that. You ain't dead, see? You just wish you were, and you're still in the middle of nowhere. That was before, anyway. Everyone who got sent up here on 82 duty is probably 86th, good and proper. No more complaints, no more card games, no more packages for the family at home.
tell us about Aspen. Does anyone live here?
The 100 families used it for vacations, hiding away from the crowd and such. The Patriarch, he'd also use it for summits and such like. Though I'll tell you what, he ain't been coming up lately.
Can you tell us anything about Aspen's layout? Where the Patriarch's son might be?
The bridge outside leads to the gondola. Should be a control computer for it somewhere inside. Anyway, the gondola can take you up to the summit, where you'll find the old ski lodge. Vic's probably holed up in there.
What can you tell us about what's been going on here?
Not much. Not much at all. I got here just before the fight. Vic laughing and killing alongside his pals. Some weird-looking ones in strange suits with hoses and such.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Let's see what you got.
Oh, sure, buddy. Yeah, here you go.
Ooh, well, right off the bat, we've got a skill book. The Pup Scout Fun Time Camping Guide. We've also got a bear suit and a concussion bell. Looks like a high-end weapon mod that adds a chance to stun to any melee weapon. Interesting. Looks like some pretty decent high-tier armor and weapons, too. Ooh, that is promising. Yeah, I am seeing some definite upgrades here. But they're up to $1,500 a piece, and we just can't afford that right now. Let's go ahead and grab that skill book. And we'll grab the bear suit, why not? And we're also going to go ahead and grab about half of those antidotes. Let's say about $100 worth. As for the weapons, that's a bit trickier. Let's at least have a look. Well, that is a definite upgrade, but you know what? We did okay on that opening encounter. I think we're okay here. We'll go ahead and push on, and if worse comes to worse, if we really start struggling, then we'll come back and burn through the rest of our cash on some more upgrades. That aside, I'd really like to max out Lucia's barter score before we do any more serious trading. I'm not 100% sure where the barter skill book is, but it's just a matter of time before we track that thing down. Moving on.
Missing from the dream. We know you took them. Come to us. Come and die.
That is mildly unsettling. Let's go ahead and top off before we go any further. Looks like we've got a shutoff for the turret. And there is our controls for the bridge. Pick lock, huh? That doesn't sound right. Yeah, that's what I thought. The computer display reads, Aegis Automated Defense Network. Status, ready. Enter command. Oh, lovely. Looks like we can actually use this thing. The display reads, Updating target profiles. Target profiles updated. Scanning.
What is this?
Nightmare in the machine.
Oh, that's fun. So not only did we kill one of them, but we actually forced the rest of them to reposition. Think you've had enough, buddy. Oh, veteran's badge. That's interesting. We actually already have one of those. We found it way back at the beginning of the game during the intro. But I suppose this one's here just in case you missed the first one. And it also confirms we've got rangers on site, so yeah, that makes sense. Ah, I see. Not only did we disrupt their ambush, but they've actually got their backs to the door now. So, I think we will take full advantage of that. Now, given our positional advantage, I imagine we should be able to take these guys out in a single turn. But you never know. Okay, here we go. Nice. It's about time that worked. Very nice. Gotta say, it is a pleasant change of pace to have things actually go to plan for once.
And justice was done.
Guess we've still got that turret, too. Gift shop key. That might be for the room we found Opie in.
Oh, so white.
That was weird. It zoomed in on Scotchmo like he was about to open a dialogue or something, and then it did not. Strange. I hope we didn't miss anything important there. Toaster. Oh, hey, and look at that. It is challenge rating 7. Looks like this is what the gift shop key is for, too. I was actually wondering if we could get by without killing those breathers on the way in, but apparently you had to kill them to get the key. Gold-plated nichrome wire. This coil of nichrome wire, the heating element for an unbuilt toaster, is wrapped in a layer of gold alloy. I think that's actually the 3rd or 4th part of the golden toaster we found. Not sure how many parts there are in total, but we must be getting pretty close at this point. We also picked up some Chobham scrap plates. Chobham composite plating makes fine tank protection. Heavy as they may be, those same plates work damn well zip-tied to your armor. Basic high-tier armor mod. Serious armor boost, but at the cost of 2 action points. Not really sure that's worth it. Hello, operator. Welcome to the bridge controls. Bridges, superior to cranes. Please enter your command using the keyboard. Current available, lower, info, exit. Info, please. You are using the simplified bridge controller 0.8.3, operator. Designed for your convenience and safety, SBC allows full control of your local bridge. Safe, sturdy, better than a crane. Understood. Lowering bridge. Be advised, raise command disabled, pending administrator override. I am somewhat tempted to take out that turret. We could get a bit of extra XP and loot from it, but at the same time, I don't want to do anything that risks accidentally breaking the scripting here. Unfortunately, as much as I do enjoy Wasteland 3, we have been seeing a fair amount of bugs lately.
Rangers, this is Corporal Woodson. What's going on down there? I'm hearing a lot of foot traffic up here. Sounds like they're sending a squad of breathers down the gondola.
We cleared out some breathers who were holed up in a resort.
Sounds like you made it past their initial defenses, but I suspect they're setting up an ambush further ahead. You'll have to fight your way to the gondola. The old ski lift that can take you to the summit.
Copy that. Any advice you can offer?
Yes, actually. I picked up some chatter that might help. Word is there's some breathers trying to retrieve a weapons cache from a bunker. Seems they tripped some kind of 100 family defenses. I don't know where the bunker is exactly, but it should be across the bridge. If you can take out those breathers and get those weapons, I'm sure they will come in real handy once you get up to the gondola.
Clear copy, Corporal. Hold tight. We're on the way.
Good luck, Rangers. We're counting on you.
Now this is looking a bit more familiar. If memory serves, we've got an obstacle course off to the left and a straight-up fight to the right. which is also where that bunker is waiting. So I think we're going to head right first. Several nearby structures appear to be brand new. Looks like the breathers interrupted a building boom. Set yourself free. Yeah, I think we'll just hold off on that for the moment. We'll get to it a bit later, though. I mean, ultimately we do want to do a full sweep.
Is it me? Or do they got no faces?
Pretty sure that's just you, but then again, who can say for certain? Said the faceless man.
Federico calling. Come in. Silence. Prepare the guns.
Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if there was some way we could have left that first group alive. I think our best bet here is to get ourselves set up on that center building. We're going to have to be really careful here, though, because we cannot disarm that mine. That thing is level 10, and I do not trust the AI to filter our guys past it safely. Okay, more on the far side. Let's check up top. Three on the right. 2 melee, 1 ranged. There's our bunker. Then we've got 6 on the left. Let's go ahead and get the rest of the squad up top. I will admit I am a bit leery of essentially letting ourselves start off flanked on 2 sides, but the elevation plus the cover and limited access points should give us an advantage here. Alright, let's do this. Humor first.
Cut short.
Nice. Okay, I think our first priority needs to be the ranged guys. Let's see if we can slow him down on the right. Not great, but we did debuff the sniper, so I'll take it.
You're stupid.
Now let's tend to the left. Looks like 2 snipers and 2 melee. Plus that guy in the doorway, which looks to be another sniper. I think we've got a full turn before the melee guys are on us, so yeah, we'll start with the snipers. Lovely. Can't reach the guy up top. Very nice. As always, I am grateful to enemies who strap explosive devices to their backs. Huh. I guess Dahl didn't get any bonus action points from Rally. That's annoying. Hey.
Hear the thunder.
Oh. Well, that happened. Goodness, they just keep going, don't they? Not actually used to seeing all the pets get a turn. They usually skip a few. Not too shabby. Poor guys. I almost feel sorry for them. You know, before I look at the 4 billion corpses of their previous victims. I think Retcon is actually pinned in place. Yeah, I guess he gets one more turn. Bring it on.
Moving to position.
Cool. Well, that is definitely not going to kill us, but it is easily the most obnoxious thing he could have done.
Thank you kindly.
That was awesome!
I'm hearing a heck of a lot of shooting. Hope you're all making friends down there.
Alright, let's do some damage control here. Get our pets patched. Not too worried about our actual rangers. They have a clearly visible health readout. Makes it a lot easier to keep track of. But I do tend to get a bit paranoid when it comes to maintaining our pets. Oh, I'm sorry, Gun Bunny. I didn't even notice that you were full of toxic goo. Let's get that taken care of. Fox doing a little dance of celebration. That is adorable. Scotchbo, I can't help but notice that you have, inexplicably wandered right next to the deadly level 10 mine. Could you maybe not do that? Oh, wow. Finally ran into a lock we actually can't crack. Foreman's Log. This old logbook has been carefully maintained, its yellowed pages filled with entries written in pencil, some faded with age. Torn ghillie suit. This ripped ghillie suit will only properly camouflage the wearer from the waist up. Well, you know what? I wouldn't mind wearing that. Anyway, you know. Fashion statement. Sadly, that is not an option. March. Been a hard couple months getting all our equipment up the mountain roads from Colorado Springs. Lost some good men to accidents along the way, but when the snows lift next month, we'll be ready to get to work. Never been this far up into the mountains before. Aspen's beautiful. Must have been a hell of a town back in the day. Surprisingly uninformative. Looks like we're actually just shy of maxing out Dahl's lockpicking. Oh, right. Weapon crate. I somehow completely overlooked that thing. The dried blood caked on the cement mixer suggests some questionable building practices. Delightful. And Clawed Gauntlet. I was really hoping for something we could use, but I guess we can always sell that. Alright, we are just past the 50-minute mark, and we're right outside the optional bunker. Yeah, in fact, we are right before the point where the original alpha ended. So this does seem to indicate that we're about a third through. We still need to take out the bunker, we need to circle back and clear out that obstacle course. But we're making pretty good time here. Let's go ahead and hit the pause button for now, but we will pick up here next time as we continue our siege on Aspen. And who knows, maybe we'll actually find someone to save. See you then. Oh, and remember, although I do love playing Wasteland 3, you can find out more about the game by visiting the official website, the official YouTube channel, the official social media feeds, or the official store pages. As always, links are in the description.
Call to us.